why something like 24/7 renewable is valuable or needed, but can you put some more details into why this is important, why it's such a critical challenge, and quantitatively what Reflect Orbital's approach is on delivering?
Yeah, so we think this is important because, being in the energy industry before this, or the renewable energy space specifically, I found renewables is, solar is really great. And then you kind of max out at a certain penetration level once you've added enough renewables to the grid. And you can add batteries and you can get an extra, 15 to 30% on your capacity factor with a large battery. But you're still total at like a 65% capacity factor, which is pretty far from like 90 to 95% is what we'd consider like base load power. So if you want to get to that base load power, you need to kind of bring something else in there. And different storage technologies always have trade-offs between dispatchability or capacity or round trip efficiency. And so we're really focused on enabling that. And why do we think that's so important? Well, we found that if you really want to replace fossil fuels and that's your mission, you need to offer an alternative that's just as good, if not better, to the existing solution that's in place. Otherwise, we didn't feel like it's a technology solution that's advancing society. And so Reflect Orbital is focused on bringing that 24/7 truly baseload alternate power solution by reflecting light onto solar farms at night.
And can you mentioned the energy storage. Is what you guys putting together, is it a competition for energy storage? Is it complementing it? Is there room for both of those approaches?
Yeah. So it's actually a really common question we get. We describe Reflect Orbital as being very synergistic with energy storage solutions. So energy storage solutions are going to add, 15 to 40%, but they're really meant more for, 4 hours, 3 hours of duration. And so we see our solution as being potentially really great for 4 hours after sunset and 4 hours before sunrise, because it catches it on both sides of the sun's or the Earth's rotation. But there's still that kind of 4 hours in the middle of the night, midnight to 4 a.m., which we think batteries could do an awesome job of filling in the gap there to together get to 95% solution. So we're not trying to replace batteries. We actually see our solution as being very synergistic with batteries and kind of both uniquely and quite well filling in the gaps between each other.